Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back for yet another adventure through Middle-earth. In this series, I'll be playing random ladder matches on Discord and showing you War of the Ring games from my perspective by only viewing my cards and sharing with you my thoughts and in-game reactions while trying to keep the end result a mystery. The other player is aware that I'm making a video as asked for revision both before and after playing. Hope that you enjoy this video. I encourage you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Today's adventure features Saktan. Saktan found the War of the Ring through being gifted as a Christmas present by his brother just this past December. He found the server when looking to play it with others since his brother lives over 6 hours away. Only been playing online for 2 months. Fun fact about him is he used to have a family tradition where they would marathon all 3 Lord of the Ring movies, extended editions of course, on New Year's Eve. Take a break for fireworks, then continue in the morning. So this game is pretty fun. I just played it. And it's a really cool game. So hope you enjoy this. I'm going to try my best to do the adventure spirit. So I asked for side he prefers. He asked to play free. I play Shadow because I need practice with Shadow. So hopefully you guys enjoy this game. And we're going to look at my hand. I have Cruel Weather and Shadow's moving. So I'm feeling pretty excited right now. I'm like, okay, this is a really good start. My opening roll, allocate no wise, I roll none. So Sauron is not going to see anything right now. So with only one character shown, I'm hoping that maybe he wants to sprint and give me a ring. All right. So say, okay. I think it could have been bad. I was really concerned that he was going to roll more characters. So he starts by passing. I draw a strategy card. I get Musterings of a Long-Planned War. Passes again. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna go up and get the dew line, but he does have those hybrid showing, so that's what I'm thinking. So I just get Sauron to war, give myself options. He moves, I stay safe. There's no, I'm not there to stop him. So I just move Far Harad to Near Harad, and I move Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth. Typical movements. He passes. Now I just use the character to move the guys from Gorgoroth up to Morannon so I can take care of the dew line. That's my thought. I want to use my armies to do that. He gives me a ring now to move the Fellowship. Safe. And now I start moving towards Carrick, and I move up to try to get him to get off of here so I can cover it. That's my thought. He thinks and does the traditional movements. So the guy from Carrick says, I wanted to do those 2 guys. And Rohan decides to get ready. So the orcs are coming up. We're like, we're coming. We're surrounding you. What are you gonna do about it? Well, what he decides to do is he decides to play King Brandsman, and he gets a strategy card with that. Nice. And then I move up from Daggerlat up into No Man's Lands. That's turn 1. Uneventful, except that he got 2 free movements. I do have a ring. I draw monsters, rouse, and foul thing from the deep. I allocate an eye this time because I have to roll 2 more. Not the kind of rolls I want to see. So my thoughts is I could get the Witch King this turn, or I could use a ring to get Saruman in, but I think that's really stupid. So he moves the Fellowship. I hit once, draws a 1. So I know Gandalf isn't available. So I just select Old Forest Road. I'm going to play Storm of Bats. And he plays no card. And that guy just gets decimated from all sides. So Carrick Man is dead. And the North moves down. Looks like the guys in Rohan are running around now. And the guys are running in from Iron Hills into Erebor. So I move up. Because I just want to make sure that this force is good enough. He plays Axe and Bow. I'm just crashing up. I think about it. I think this might not be the best idea. So I think about just moving 2 armies instead, because I want to use that character as an attack. So he moves the ring. He's hit again. It's an eye this time. Takes the corruption. and goes to Dimral Dale. Moria draws a 3. So Gandalf held off, died the traditional way in Moria. Good job, Gandalf. Strider's the guide. He's excited. Don't blame you, Saktan. I'd be happy too. I attack Dale. Now I'm worried about this army going anywhere. So I'm going to play a Desperate Battle here. And I just roll 3 6s. And he gets 2 hits back. So that's how that goes. So now I have 2 big armies on the dew line just to take him. I think this is overkill. But Sauron is hungry for the dew line. He's hungry for dew after these games ahead with Pooh Daddy where no one went for it. Okay, so I draw Ring is Mine, Reach of the Dundenlings. Fellowship, okay. Allocate 1, roll 2, and again, complete trash. So he starts by flipping the Fellowship. I'm going to play Do Foul Thing to see if I can reveal him here, stall him. It's a 3. He randoms here and draws Mary, so that's 2 corruption, and Mary decides to run into Lorien. It's like, I'm done. This quest is over for me. So now I think about it. Well, he moves now. He moves to Fellowship and misses. So this might be wrong, but I decided to use Cruel Weather. I want to push him back into Moria because I want him to not move again. That's my thoughts. So he decides to move the elves down. I think I bring the Witch King in now because the Will of the West is gone. He plays Dane. I'm like, this sucks. So I think about what I'm going to do here. My thoughts are make a giant army and go after Erebor. I realize that's dumb. And so instead I just block off Iron Hills and move everyone up into Dale. So the forces are there. I've got 1 point on the board. And my eyes are, or Sauron's eyes are fixed all over. Fellowships in Moria, probably grieving Gandalf. The weather was too much. They had to go back in and see Gandalf's grave. Turn 4. I draw Dreadful Spells and Hill Trolls. He declares Dimral Dale. I make sure to move that die back, or the counter back. There we go. It was a Fellowship. Oh, never mind. I'm waiting. It was the elves down, so I'm like, I'm not going to go after Woodland Realm then. I want you to just get mustering in Lorien. So I play Dreadful Spells on Erebor, thinking that's going to help. It doesn't. The Witch King is here. So he did not do well. They just were doing their spell and they just fell down. No hits. I pass. He passes. Now I'm going to go after Erebor. And I'm going to play Hill Trolls to make sure that gets taken. So the trolls are summoned out of the hills. Passes, and here we go, Erebor time. So I'm going to start with the Desperate Battle. Plays advantageous position. I hit twice, and twice on the reroll, so that's 4, because advantageous position only works on the combat roll. And he gets 3 back. 2, 3, 4. And he rolls 1 more die back because he has another leadership to roll. So we both get 4. And I decided to press and draw because this is a good situation. I get Corsairs. Fantastic card. Happy about this. Do no card. See how I do here. Plays Confusion. I'm not confused. No confusion here. I mean, the Dreadful Spells failed, but the Witch King wants revenge. And he's hitting hard. So that's 3 hits. And the dwarves get 2 back. So now I press. No card. And I take them. Lots of 6s in that combat. Say, phew. So Dane, nice try. The dwarf just rolled over. And the elves are just sitting there thinking about war. But the north died around them, if you look at Woodland Realm. So here we go. He says, very good rolls. I said, yeah, I worked hard. So he moves the Fellowship. Now I roll a 1. So just like that, here we go. So I decide to start moving towards Woodland Realm. It was a Fellowship again, and I miss. I decided to move Isengard to war. He plays Smeagol, sat in the pool. And I decide to move towards, move the Isengard unit so we can move out and around to Lorien, possibly. And my other movement, I just make sure that Umbar is ready with Corsairs. Or maybe I did that already. Or I just move out from Gorgoroth to Minas Morgul. Yeah, that's what I did. All right, so that's turn 4. I'm on turn 5. Orcs multiplying again. Black Captain commands. Fellowship, okay. I asked him if he's good because I could go out onto him now, and if he declares he's away from everything. So I'm kind of confused by this play. But I roll a ton of eyes again, so we're even. Now we can get Gandalf. Gandalf shows up in Fangorn. The Saruman shows up, so the Gandalf showed up before Saruman that time. Interesting. Fellowship moves. He is hit. I get a 3. This is interesting. So Fellowship's moving pretty good, and they say we're gonna use our axe and bow, and he decides to random after that. He randoms into Strider, so poor axe and bow. That's an ouch. So Aragorn dies, and Boromir's leading the Fellowship. All right, so now I move out onto the Fellowship so I can get some rerolls because I do have 4 eyes. And I decided to start moving these 5 guys down to meet up. That's my plan. He moves the elves to war. Now I'm going to just take the elves out. Woodland Realm. Was Fellowship. Hit, reroll, miss. 1 reveal. So now he's out for sure. He randoms into Pippin. And Pippin is the title of the video. You'll find out why later. Pippin can go all the way on Helm's Deep. So that's where he goes. So Pippin goes to begin his epic quest in Helm's Deep. So Rohan doesn't know what's going on. Like, what are you doing here? It's like, hey guys, I just heard you have some good stuff. I attack Woodland Realm. Meanwhile, in the north, this is happening. No card. I onslaught. No hits. None. He gets 2 back. Now I decide I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to onslaught all 4 of my guys because I don't need those guys up north anymore. So I onslaught 4, and I get 3, which kills them all. So that worked. I got lucky. Don't always do that. But the 2 line is done, and I have Corsair, so I'm feeling pretty good of this game right now. And I draw today without Dawn. So Dew's taking care of the witch. There's only 1 guy up there now. 1 orc left. Don't forget, I said there were 2 armies that went up there. So that was like massive chaos. Turn 6, I draw Worn Starwind Toil and Horde from the East. And I choose to get rid of Day Without Dawn because I don't want him to know that I had that card because that's scarier, I think, if you don't know about it. Allocate an eye. Finally, I don't roll a million eyes. Hides the Fellowship. I start to move the Southern Easterlings down, which prompts him to use his Will of the West with the Fellowship. I miss. He knows I can't play Cruel Weather now. I decided it's time to muster the Southern Easterlings down, so I move them down. Pass. I think. I start to muster up, and I bring them to war. Looks like I'm just moving fast here. Okay. So now I mustered, I did the voice ability, play guards of the Citadel. I'm bringing more reinforcements to Orthanc. Now I play Corsairs, I want to take care of this. And I ask him if I can use another die to do it. He lets me do it. Thank you for this. This is amateur hour by me, sorry. Because I want to be able to use that Palantir to move my Nazgul around and start the attack on Umbar. On whatever it's called, DA. But I leave 1 guy behind. So now he uses the ring to move, so we can get into Mordor, which he does. Now I play Black Captain commands to take out Dol Amroth. And then I can siege Helm's Deep. So I play Relentless Assault here. He plays Colorborn. I decide I'm going to take 2 anyway. And that's enough. I rolled a 5, 4, and a 6. So that's 3. And he got 2 back. So that's the end of DA. And I draw a Great Host from that. He thinks, he passes. I decide I'm going to go after Rohan. So I bring everybody out. And I'm thinking I need to get this army is dangerous. So I'm going to play Great Host. He plays Scouts. Smart. I already played a Swarm of Bats before, and it's unlikely of the other one. So I move out. He has a good army in Helm's Deep, but I feel like this is going to... My goal is Helm's Deep and Pelarg here. And he decides to just block up Gondor. So the fishermen just decide that they heard something happen in DA, and they're just checking it out. That's my story for it. So now Helm's Deep's under siege. It's the beginning of Pippin's great adventure. I draw Palantir and Olagai. Fellowships in Mordor. I'll show you the tiles, which is above me. 4 eyes. So he's got a blue tile. Lots of reveals. And he's got the Smeagol Helps Knight's Master. Really nice pool. Fellowship's okay. I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm going to win this turn, no problem. Easy. Lose a Fellowship. Draw 2. There goes Boromir. Attack Helm's Deep. I decide to play We Come to Kill because I have so many orcs on the outside. He plays Nameless Wood. Get ready. So Pippin calls the Ents. I only get 1 hit. If I had played Deadly Strife, I would have gotten 1, 2, 3. Would have gotten 4. He got 6 hits back. So I get rid of 6 troops. And I do We Come to Kill, and I still miss. So that was awful. So now I'm like, what do I do? Because I'm worried that Fellowship's going to dunk. So that was not good for the forces of evil. This is not going good for Sauron here, or Saruman. The Southern Zealots, they came to play, and they did a good job. All right, so he starts mustering up. The Rohirrim are ready to go. All right, so I decide to bring the Mouth, and the Mouth decides to kill himself, like, because I'm stupid. Maybe because that's what's going on. It's this massacre. So Mouth is here. Musters again. Regular in Gondor, regular in Westamnet. I think I decided I'm just going to muster and attack Helm's Deep again. So I just start mustering up. Then I realized I can just move the guys down. So I start moving the guys down from Dimril Dale. We're going to meet up in Forts of Isen. Passes, and I move in Fangorn. And I decide to move the Mouth army down so that we can take up Pelarg here. Passes again. Move just outside Fords and Westamnet. Moves the Fellowship. He was going to be brave. I wonder what he was going to do. Maybe he's going to go for military. Maybe he's going to do a sortie out. I don't know. He moves Fellowship, and he gets an eye, which is good for me because at least it reveals him. And I decide to move onto Helm's Deep. And I rethink it because I can't do that with that die because there's no leadership. So I use this die instead. He plays Athelis and heals 1. I'm going to attack Helm's Deep again. Round 2. This time I play Cruel as Death. Play Sudden Strike. His Sudden Strike hits with 1. So Pippin does his damage. And I get 1 hit. And he hits 5 back. So again, Pippin, I don't know what he had in Rohan, but he's one-handedly destroying my army. So I literally write in the chat, what WTF is this? So now I'm down to 2. I don't see how I'm going to win this. So I draw Shadow Lengthens and Ring Razor Abroad. Do I have all my dice? Whoops. Whoops, that's on me. Okay. Okay, important to know. I forgot my die. Okay, it's fine. I've played like 300 or more games of this. I got to do better. So anyway, he hides the Fellowship. I play Ring is Mine. He moves the Fellowship. I reveal him. Good. I decide to attack Polarg here. No card. And we fight for a while. He retreats. And I just go there. So I just need to take Helm's Deep out. That's my thought. This Fellowship. I muster an Elite. Was a Fellowship. I reveal. This is huge. So I'm like, this game's over. Definitely over. No problem. So few. So I decided I'm going to muster up. Then I'm going to play. I have Ring Razor Abroad. No, I have. Yeah, I do. So my plan is I'm going to get as many troops as I can here, and then do a Shadow Lengthens, and then do one last assault. Passes. I keep mustering. He passes again. Now I play Shadow Lengthens. So HG's cursed, he says. So here we go. He moves. He hides the Fellowship because he said he wants to move next turn. Wants to see. You can start with it. So here goes Ring Raids or Abroad. So I'm gonna play Deadly Strife first. Plays Advantageous Position. So I get 2 hits on the combat, 1 on the leader reroll. So that's 3. And he gets 4 back. Pippin is hidden hard. So I decide to press because I have to. And I draw Onslaught. He plays Fateful Strike. I just have to get 1. Miss. Miss. 0. He gets 1 plus a Nazgul. So I decide I'm going to Onslaught. You can probably see it in the bottom. And I miss. Pippin is unbelievably strong. I don't know how many things he killed. You need to go back and watch. So we're the next turn. This game is over, but I'll show you anyway. There's New Powers Rising. What's interesting, though, is if I had that extra time, maybe I could have drawn that earlier. Who knows? You never know. Then I rolled tons of eyes. So my only hope is that he draws the red tile. He moves, and it's a 1 reveal. So that game was nuts. Pippin was a freaking magician, and awful luck for me. Horrible luck. So the beginning of the game's strong, right? End of the game, fizzled out. I'm going to show you the stats. Okay. So, yeah, I rolled a lot of 6s early. What killed me was his plus on 5s and 6s, plus on 5s. That killed. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this adventure through Middle-earth. Thank you, Saktan, for your game. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested in getting involved in an adventure, hit me up on Discord. I'm there. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will respond. Thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.